Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 14th of January 1984, and the title is Double Servers Automatically Become Conquerors of Maya. Today, the Father, the Comforter of Hearts, has come to have an exchange of the heart with his loving and cooperative children who are sitting on his heart throne. What is in the Father's heart, and what is in the hearts of the children? Today, Baba has come to find out what is in each one's heart. Baba has especially come to have an exchange of the heart with the double foreign children who are residents of the faraway land. You always listen to the Murli, but today Baba has come to have a heart-to-heart conversation and see whether all the children are easily moving forward naturally. You don't find anything difficult or become tired moving along, do you? You don't become tired, do you? You don't become confused over trivial things, do you? It is when you disobey any godly discipline or direction of Srimad in your thoughts, words, or deeds that you then become confused. Otherwise, there is no difficulty in moving along in a lot of happiness, in rest and comfort with the Father. There is no tiredness then. There is no confusion there. Any type of weakness makes something easy difficult. So Bapdada was seeing the children and is having a heart-to-heart conversation with them. You are such beloved, long lost, and now found, elevated souls, special souls, charitable souls, the most elevated pure souls, and the souls who are images of support for the world. Therefore, how could anything be difficult? How can you become confused? Who are you moving along with? Bapdada has merged you in his arms of love and cooperation and is taking you with him. The garland of the arms of love and cooperation are constantly around your neck. How could it be possible for children who are garlanded with such a garland to become confused? Those who are constantly swinging in the swing of happiness and who constantly stay in remembrance of the Father cannot find anything difficult or confusing. For how much longer will you continue to find things difficult and experience confusion? How can those who stay under the canopy of Father's sustenance be confused? After belonging to the Father, after becoming powerful souls, after becoming knowledgeful about Maya, after receiving all rights to all powers and all treasures, can you be shaken by Maya or any obstacle? No, you are saying this very softly. Say, she cannot shake us for all time. Just be careful. Everyone's photograph is being taken. The cassette is recorded with your sound. You won't then change when you go back, will you? From now, you will only send news of love, service, and special experiences of the flying stage, will you not? You won't write letters saying, Maya came, we fell down, we became confused, we became tired, we were afraid, will you? What news is constantly in the newspapers all over the world? News of sorrow, peacelessness, and confusion. However, what will your newsletters be? always news of happiness, experiences of happiness. Today, I had this special experience. Today, I did this special service. Today, I experienced serving through the mind. Today, I made happy someone who was disheartened. I made fly someone who had fallen down. You will write these types of letter, will you not? Because for 63 births, you have been confused. You have been falling and stumbling. You did everything. So now, after 63 births, in this one elevated birth, in the birth of transformation, in the birth in which you don't just have the ascending stage, but the flying stage. If you still become confused, fall down, or become tired, or wander around with your intellect, Bap Dada can't bear to see it. You are loving children, are you not? So the Father, the bestower of happiness, cannot bear to see even the slightest period of a wave of sorrow of loving children. Do you understand? So now you have made the past for all time. Have you not? Any time a child becomes even slightly confused or is influenced by obstacles of Maya or becomes weak, do you know what the face of that child appears like to Bap Dada in the subtle region? It is like a cartoon or a film of Mickey Mouse. Sometimes with burden of Maya, you become big. Sometimes you lose courage in making effort and you become small. They have different sizes of Mickey Mouse, some big and some small. You will not become Mickey Mouse, will you? Bap Dada is amused to see this cartoon. Sometimes you have an angelic form, sometimes the form of a great donor, sometimes the form of being loving and cooperative to everyone, sometimes double light, and at other times you still become Mickey Mouse. Which form do you like? You don't like those small forms, do you? Bap Dada was seeing how much work you children still have to do, compared to how much you have to do. What you have already done is nothing. How many have you given the message to so far? At least create the first population of the golden age of 900,000. You have to create more, but at the moment, at least create 900,000. Bap Dada was seeing how much service you still have to do. How busy should those who have such a responsibility of service be? Would they have time to think about anything else? Those who remain busy easily become conquerors of Maya. What are they busy in? They are busy doing all types of service through their vision, their thoughts, words, deeds, and connections. Together with thoughts, let there also be service through words and deeds. Whether you are performing actions or whether you are speaking, just as you are double light, you have double crowns. You are doubly worshipped and you want to claim a double inheritance. In the same way, there has to be double service. Let it not just be serving through your mind or just performing actions, but together with serving through the mind, let there also be service through words. Together with the mind, let there also be actions. This is known as being a double server. Such double servers are automatically conquerors of Maya. Do you understand? You only do single service. If you simply serve through words or actions, then Maya takes a chance to become your companion. To serve through the mind means remembrance. Remembrance is to have the support of the Father. So when you are double, when you have the companion with you, Maya cannot become your companion. When you remain single, Maya becomes your companion. You then say that you did a lot of service. You still have the happiness of service, but then Maya comes in between service. What was the reason for that? You did single service. You weren't a double server. Now, this year, what will you double foreigners claim a prize in? You do want to claim a prize, do you not? The centers that this year remains free from obstacles in terms of service and each one's individual stage, and who spread into the world vibrations of being free from obstacles that are not influenced by any obstacles throughout the year, centers that have examples of those with such a stage and who also do so much service will receive a number one prize. You will claim such a prize, will you not? As many centers as they want can claim this. They can be from this land or abroad, but they should have been free from obstacles throughout the whole year. Keep a chart of this account for the center, just as you keep all the other accounts. You note down how many exhibitions you had, how many people came, etc. In the same way, also note this down in your accounts every month. This month, all the Brahmin family who came to class remained free from obstacles. Let there not be anything such as Maya come, etc. Don't think that Maya will not come. Maya may come, but don't be influenced by her. It is Maya's duty to come and your duty to conquer Maya. Don't be influenced by her. With your influence, chase Maya away. Do not become influenced by Maya. So, do you understand which prize you have to claim? If even one person is caught up in obstacles, then there cannot be a prize because you are all companions. All of you have to return home accompanying one another. For this, the atmosphere at your center should always be so powerful that it becomes constantly cooperative for all souls. A powerful atmosphere helps to make weak ones strong, just like a fortress. Why do they build a fortress? So that even the people within the fortress remain safe. They didn't build just a little place for the king, but they would build a fortress. All of you also build a fortress of powerful flames for yourself, for your companions, and for all souls. Let it be of the flames of the power of remembrance. Now we shall see who claims this prize at the end of the year. You come here to celebrate the new year. So, those who are victorious will especially be invited with a special invitation. You will not be victorious alone. The whole center has to be victorious. We will have a ceremony for that center. Then we shall see whether it is those from abroad or those from this land who go ahead. Acha, there isn't anything else that is difficult, is there? No form of Maya is troubling you, is there? What story did you hear in the memorial? What happened to Supnaka when she came to cause trouble? Do you not know how to cut off Maya's nose? Here, Everything happens easily. They have made up a story just to make it interesting. When Maya is attacked once, that is enough. Maya doesn't have any strength. It is just the weakness within. She is already dead. She is now in her last breath. That still remains. You have to destroy that and become victorious because you have reached the final moments. You simply have to become victorious and accordingly claim your fortune of the kingdom. Therefore, in this last breath, become victorious just for namesake. It is said that those who conquer Maya conquer the world. The fortune of the kingdom is the fruit of attaining victory. This is why this game of Maya is a name only. It is not a battle. It is a game. Do you understand? From today, don't become Mickey Mouse. Acha? Some information about the establishment of the Golden Age. Make your merged sanskars of heaven of the previous cycle emerge, and you will experience yourself to be a golden aged prince or princess. When you make those golden aged sanskars emerge, all the customs and systems of the golden age will emerge so clearly that it will be as though it is a matter of only yesterday. Yesterday, we used to do this. You can have this experience. Can you not? The golden age, the age of truth, means to have present all the different types of happiness. Happiness of nature, happiness of the soul, happiness of the intellect, happiness of the mind, and happiness of relationships. So now think about what the happiness of nature would be, what the happiness of the mind would be, and what the happiness of relationships would be. Let all this emerge. Whatever you see as the best of all in this world will all exist there in its purest form, in its complete form, and its form of giving happiness. Whether wealth, your mind, or the weather, all the most elevated of attainments is called the Golden Age. Just think of it as a very good, the best of all, complete family that constantly gives happiness. So even though there are the different levels of status of king and subjects, everything functions as a family. They wouldn't say that someone is a maid or a servant. They will be number-wise. They will be doing service, but there will not be the feeling that someone is a servant. In a family there, all relationships are ones of happiness. It is a happy family, a powerful family, and consists of everything elevated. You will go to the shops to buy things, but it will not be in terms of financial exchange. There will be the exchange of give and take in terms of a family. Just think of it as a gift. A family has disciplines. For instance, when someone has a lot of something, he shares it with the rest of the family, not in terms of being accountable. With regard to carrying out the activities, everyone is given his or her own duty, just as here in Madhuban. Some look after the clothes, some look after the grain. They don't have to give money, do they? However, there are people in charge of everything. It will be like that there too. Everything there is plentiful, and therefore it is always present. There is nothing lacking at all. You can take as much as you want of whatever you want. That is just a way to remain busy. That is just a game of entertainment. You don't have to show your accounts to anyone. Here, it is the confluence age. The confluence age means economy. The golden age means to eat, drink, and use as much as you want. You are completely ignorant of the word desire. Where there are desires, you have to show the accounts. It is only because of desires that there is fluctuation. There is up and down. There are no desires, and there is nothing lacking. You have all attainments, and you are also complete. And so, what more would you need? It isn't that because you like something, you take more of it. You will remain full. Your heart will be filled. You have to go to the golden age. Nature will serve you in every way. Baba will not be there in the golden age. He will continue to watch the games of the children. There has to be someone who is a detached observer. The one who is detached would remain detached, would he not? He would be loving, but he would be loving while being detached. He is playing the game of being loving at this time, is he not? In the golden age, it is best to remain detached. Otherwise, who would pull all of you up when you have fallen down? To enter the golden age means to come into the cycle. Acha, when you take birth in the golden age, then invite me. If you have that thought in an immersed form, I will come there. To enter into the golden age means to enter into the cycle. You are tempting Bapdada with things of golden age. Acha, there will be so many things there that you won't even be able to eat them all. You will simply continue to look at them. Acha, to such all-powerful souls, to the souls who are always conquerors of Maya, and therefore conquerors of the world, to the children who have received the blessing of being constantly easy yogis, to the double servers, the double crowned, double light children, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing, may you be feeling proof and remain free from obstacles by applying the double lock of accurate remembrance and service. Put a double clock of remembrance and service on all the doors through which Maya enters. If you are doing service while staying in remembrance and Maya comes, then something is definitely lacking in remembrance or service. Accurate service is that in which there isn't any selfishness. If there isn't altruistic service, the lock is loose. There has to be powerful remembrance. If you have such a double lock, you become free from obstacles. Then you will be a soul who is feeling proof with regard to the waste feelings of why and what. Slogan: the balance of love and power enables you to experience success. Om Shanti.